So, if you've been watching this series, you know this was never about hype or selling a dream. This was about documenting in real time what it actually looks like to prepare and move abroad with the family. Today is the 30th of my 30-day YouTube challenge. And instead of adding more information, I want to slow down and tie everything together. So I'm going to recap the four biggest themes, answer the top questions that I keep getting from people in the inbox, and share the one lesson that changed everything for us. So make sure to stay till the end. So I started this 30-day challenge because when I began this process, I couldn't find one place that explained the real steps that document the money, the emotions, the mistakes, and the decisions. So I decided to document our process honestly as it was happening for anyone that's quietly thinking, guys, there has to be another way to live. So the first theme is preparation over panic. So one of these biggest themes in this series was because preparation over panic, when we talk about why we didn't want to rush, why we plan years ahead, and why preparing things bring peace, especially when kids are involved. That included backwards planning, which comes naturally to me from my military background, and protecting our decisions and not inviting noise too early and not announcing move before we're solid and buying what we call our panic housing cash because when you think worst case scenario, money or access to money matters. And the second theme is the real logistics, not the talks about. So that we talk about how we also cover the unglamorous parts because those are the parts that actually make or break a move. Things like wiring money internationally, opening Dominican Republic bank account, apostilles which feel like a nightmare, cedulas which are essential if you're a Dominican, and marriage recognitions because countries don't automatically recognize each other's records. Property taxes and closing costs are learning to expect delays because Dominican processes can take time. And then the emotional side of moving abroad. Now, this journey isn't just logistical, as we know, it's emotional. And we talk about burnout in the USA and how many people don't even realize that they're burnt out, the boundaries and how lack of boundaries create exhaustions, fear-based advice, and how not all fear is fact-based, lifestyle creep because habits follow you wherever you go, and also keeping up with the Jonases, especially as Dominicans or expat, and protecting your mental health, which has to come first. And the last theme was safety, family, and long term thinking, because at the end of the day, this journey comes down to values. So we talk about kids and safety, schools, healthcare, VA care if you are a veteran, community and choosing environment intentionally and not emotionally. And also, I want to answer some of the questions that I got. So I keep getting asked these questions, so let me answer them here honestly. Do you regret starting this process? No. Once I make a decision, I commit. Now life can redirect you, and that's okay. Is this for everyone? It can be with the right mindset, but if you're not open to a different culture or lifestyle, it could feel heavy. Now, the next question is, do you recommend that they are for everyone? Not if you're expected to be America, but if you want a slower pace, community, and a different rhythm of life, yes, it could be for you. So, are we moving tomorrow? That's what my neighbors keep asking me. No, we are nesting and preparing intentionally. The next question is it cheaper or easier? Some things are cheaper, others aren't. This isn't about cheap, it's about alignment. And lastly, I want to cover the biggest questions. So the biggest lessons that I learned in these 30 days is this, guys. That you don't need certainty to start preparing, but you do need clarity. And clarity comes from asking better questions, not rushing decisions. You are not crazy for wanting something different, and you are not behind for taking your time. And you don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your family's peace. Now, if you're looking for hype, quick moves, or fantasy living, then this probably isn't a channel for you. But if you want honest documentation, clear steps, and a calm way to think big thoughts and big decisions through, then you are in the right place. This may be the end of my 30-day challenge, but it is not the end of this journey. So if you've been watching quietly, thank you for trusting me in this process. Subscribe if you want to keep following along, because from here on out, we go deeper, not louder. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Have a great day and have a great weekend.